Okay, so here we're going to test some isolated areas of what we sort of suspect is weak. This would be true for both extension and flexion related back pain, all right? So very, very easy test to do, all right? So all Dylan's going to do is going to bend his knee for me, and basically he's just going to lift his foot up as if he's going to try and touch my hand, and all he has to do is hold that there for about a minute. Now, if he can't do it for that long, if he fatigues, tells us the glute is weak. If he fatigues in the hamstrings, we know the glute is weak. And you will see that quite often with the flexion-related people because their hamstrings are very, very dominating and they will take over the workload. In the case of Dylan with the extension-related, the hips are too dominating, so the glutes and hamstrings are both weak, all right? And identifies us as like we need to give a specific exercise for that area to strengthen it, to then prepare it for a movement-based exercise, all right? So that'd be the first one. Now the second one I'm going to show you is the back extensors test. This one wouldn't be related for Dylan, it'd be more for Mel, for the flexion related, but I'll use Dylan for the test so you get the idea. All right, so I'm just going to grab a bench. Okay, so here's a lower back endurance test. Now, this is quite an interesting exercise, and a lot of statistics have found that anyone who has the inability to hold themselves for a period of time through their back extensors, which are here, and the period of time that they've found is about 90 seconds to 2 minutes. If you can't hold yourself for that long off the floor, just resisting gravity, your chances of getting back pain will be probably about 50% more, all right? So this is a simple test that I use, but it also becomes a really great exercise. Again, for the flexion-related person, this is always usually a very hard exercise to do. For the posture like Dylan, they actually find it very easy because they're probably already very strong through there anyway. All right, so the way to do it is either you can use one of those machines where you can tuck your legs under, or if you don't have that, you can just use a chair like I've got here, and you get someone to sit on your legs and hold you down, and then basically you just resist against gravity and hold yourself up there for trying to get to that 90 seconds. So if I show you quickly, so I hold Dylan's legs down, holds his arms across his chest, and now he holds himself up and just stays like that for about 90 seconds. And trust me, if you've never done this before and you're weak through that back area, you will find this really hard to do, all right? So that's how you do the lower back endurance test.